हॅलो, झालं जॉईन?
हनुमंतगढ़ क्या यार कर्नाटक ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಇದ್ರೆ ಹಲೋ ಮೈಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೊದಲು ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ
हॅलो, गीता मी झाले जॉईन. तुझी सांगणार मला. तुला दिसले मी करू बंद मग.
Hello everyone.
Hello. You mom bullshit.
हॅलो, हा बोल.
दिसते ना तुझं नाव दिसते ना.
हा ना.
आठवण जाईल. झाली जॉईन. मग असंच करायचं रोज झोपल्या आता
आपलं कसं होतं? हॅलो हॅलो हॅलो
Hello.
हजार 1500 ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିବାକୁ 6 months ହେଲା ବୁଝିଲୁ। ହ୍ୟାଲୋ ତୁ ଦବୁ ଯେ ମୁଁ ତତେ କହିବି ତୁ ଫୋନ ପେ ରେ ଦବୁନି ଟ୍ରାଞ୍ଜାକ୍ସନ ଜଣା ପଡିଯିବ ହେଲା ଦବୁ ଆଉ
ಏ ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಜಿಮೇಲ್ ಅನ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಶಾಣೆ
ତୁ ଦେଇଥା ତୋ ଛୁଆ ପିଲା ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଛାଡି ବୁଝିଲୁ ବେଝିଝକ ଛାଡିଦବୁ ତମେ ନିଜ ଯାଇକି ଓଏସ୍ କରିବ
ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ತುಮೇಲ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಲಾಸ್ ನಮ್ದು ಇದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀನು
ତୋ ଛୁଆ ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ ମୋ କତିକି ଛାଡିଦବୁ ମୁଁ ରଖିବି ଆଉ ତା ମାର୍କ ବି ଆହୁରି ବଢିଆ ସେ ରଖିବି ସେ ୱାନ୍ସ ରେ ଆସିଲା ଆଉ ଯିବନି ତମ ଘରକୁ
Hello. Guys, please mute yourself.
କହିଲି ୱାନ୍ସ ଆସିଲେ ସେ ଆମ ଘରକୁ ସେ ଆଉ ତମ ଘରକୁ ଯିବନି ସେ ଥର ମୋ କତିକି ଆଇଲେ ସେ ତ ଆଉ ତମ ଘରକୁ ଯିବନି
कौन सी लैंग्वेज बोल रही है?
Please guys mute your mics.
Mute your mic.
Sandhya, can you hear me? Mute the mics.
ଶୁଭିଲା ନା ଶୁଭିଲାନି
कौन सी लैंग्वेज में बात कर रहे हो तुम दोनों?
भाई बहन वाला लग में गया।
ମୁଁ ସେ ଲିଙ୍କଡଇନ କରିଛି ମୁଁ ସବୁ ସେଇ ଭିଟେକ୍ ରୁ ଆସୁଛି ପ୍ରାୟ
ओए अनम्यूट किसी ने किया?
जो भी उड़िया में बात करे अपना माइक म्यूट करो।
Sundarani, hello Sundarani. Hello, can you hear me? Sundarani, can you hear me? Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself, please. This is a request. Guys, everybody please mute.
भाई असाइनमेंट किसी ने किया है क्या?
हाँ, कल का जो पढ़ाया हुआ था किसी ने पढ़ा है क्या उसको? मतलब देखा
पढ़ा
है
ना भाई,
वापस?
किसको पूछने का, क्या
कल
पूछ
क्या
रहे
थोड़ा सा तो पढ़ाया है, उसमें पढ़ना क्या है?
पूछ ले क्या?
भाई कल का भोपाली लड़का कहाँ है, मिल नहीं रहा।
हेलो हेलो हेलो।
हाँ,
अबे असाइनमेंट किसी ने किया तो बताओ।
सौरभ पूछ लो क्या?
हेलो हेलो।
भाई कल
हाँ
का
सौरभ कह रहा
हाँ
पूछ लो
भोपाल
क्या
लड़का
मैं?
नहीं बोला भाई आज।
हाँ, असाइनमेंट हुआ है।
अरे असाइन पढ़ाया कुछ और है, असाइनमेंट कुछ और दे रखा है।
हाँ, पढ़ाया
असाइनमेंट
कुछ और है और असाइनमेंट कुछ और है।
असाइनमेंट मिला था क्या?
असाइनमेंट मिला था भाई, डैशबोर्ड पे देखो ना, असाइनमेंट मिला है।
शिट शिट
अरे
शिट
पढ़ाया कुछ और है
लेकिन वो
यार।
अभी कंप्लीट नहीं
पढ़ाओ
करना है।
पढ़ाया है नहीं और असाइनमेंट दे दिया है कि भाई ये करो।
हेलो
भाई लेकिन सर ने कहा बोला था असाइनमेंट के लिए।
प्लीज भाई
हाँ।
जो बोलना है टाइप करो प्लीज प्लीज भाई प्लीज।
भाई नंबर 3 भाई सर ने कहा बोला था असाइनमेंट के लिए।
यार वो अपकमिंग असाइनमेंट है, उसको अभी करना थोड़ी ना है, वो
भाई यार
बताएंगे
क्या
कब करना है।
बकचोदी कर रहे हो, असाइनमेंट कर रहे हो, लौड़ा कर रहे हो, लस्सन कर रहे हो यार।
भाई गाली मत दे यार, लड़कियां भी है।
यार गाली मत दो भाई यार।
भाई
असाइनमेंट
लोग गाली नहीं
पढ़ाया है
भाई,
कुछ?
यार पढ़ने आए हो पढ़ लो, गाली वाले दे के क्या फायदा।
वाला असाइनमेंट
सौरभ
करे जा रहे हैं, इंपोर्ट कर रहे हैं
सौरभ
लाइब्रेरी को। अभी
सब
लाइब्रेरी
रिकॉर्डिंग हो
पता
रहा
नहीं
और
है,
पता चला
लाइब्रेरी
आधा
क्या
लोग तो
होती
यहीं
है,
से निकाल दिया।
एसडीके क्या होता
सौरभ
है, जेआरई क्या होता है, ये पता नहीं। इंपोर्ट करके प्रोग्राम के आउटपुट भेज रहे हो ग्रुप में।
भाई रिकॉर्डिंग ऑलरेडी ऑन है प्लीज काइंडली
हाँ
ये
वही
सब
ना,
गाली मत
हेलो
दो
मान
गाली
लो
मत
हेलो
दो।
सौरभ
हेलो असाइनमेंट का दिखता है। गाली मत दो यार प्लीज यार, प्लीज यार, ऐसा हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट, गाली मत
शुभम
दो
सर
प्लीज।
आ
हेलो
चुके
हेलो
हैं मे बी।
हेलो हेलो
शुभम सर आ गए, हाँ।
हेलो।
यप शुभम सर इज अलाइव। अलाइव बोल रहा हूँ, सॉरी,
हेलो
आ गए।
वैसे भी
हेलो।
सबका माइक, वैसे अभी सबके माइक म्यूट कर दिए जाएंगे, क्यों इतना हल्ला कर रहे हो।
Yes, you are absolutely correct. Okay. I hope everyone. Oh, is everyone on mute right now? Why am I able to hear some people? Guys, can you try speaking? Oh, everyone is
वीडियो नहीं आ रहा है आपका।
आ जाएगा वीडियो भी, रुको तो सही।
सर असाइनमेंट तो
सर आपको देख के एक
गुड इवनिंग
मोटिवेशन मिलता है सर, आ जाइए सर।
I get that. Okay. I guess the people who are joining right now are unmuted, right? So we actually need to wait for everyone to join the class.
हेलो सर।
Okay. Please.
हेलो
Yes,
सर
sir.
सर
Yes.
कभी कभी हिंदी में भी बोल लीजिए सर।
Anik, I guess I've explained that particular thing a lot of times, right?
हाँ सर, एक बात बोलना था।
Okay.
सर हमारा सब लोग का डैशबोर्ड पे वो असाइनमेंट दिखा रहा है, तो सर वो जो अभी तो वो सर वो कुछ हुआ भी नहीं अभी सर, असाइनमेंट किस चीज का?
अरे सिर्फ दिखा रहे, धीरे धीरे करेंगे तो जैसे जैसे करेंगे तब
वो
तक।
27 से 2 जुलाई तक है।
एक्जैक्टली भाई मैं भी बोला ना कि अभी करना नहीं, अपकमिंग है वो।
अभी 27 से 2 तक है, जब सर पढ़ाएंगे उसके बाद होगा।
ओके।
अच्छा गाइस, एक सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन की एक्टिविटी करें,
क्या
because
सर?
I think there's a glitch in Zoom that it's not muting the new participants. So एक बार सब अपने आप को म्यूट रखेंगे।
ओके
सर एक्चुअली पुराने भी अनम्यूट हो गए।
Do you even hear me, सरकार? सरवार?
यस सर
यस सर।
Everyone. I
Sir,
guess
even I am old participant. I could hear you. I can speak.
I think you should do it again.
guys, मेरे को one thing
Yes, sir.
that I'm not being very happy about everyone is if I say guys कि अपने आप को म्यूट कर लो, इतना तो सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन इज इन कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स कि हाँ ठीक है, वी आर गोइंग टू बी सीरियस, वे हम जो भी करेंगे, मजाक भी करेंगे, सब कुछ करेंगे, बट बी ग्रोन अप्स, ओके? आई फील अ लिटिल लेसर ऑन दैट
योर
पार्ट।
स्क्रीन इज नॉट विजिबल।
मैंने शेयर ही नहीं की। सब कुछ होगा, पहले सुन तो लो जो हो रहा है, शांति रखो, राइट? Good. Okay. So guys, that we are going to do in between the class, and whoever is taking the problem doing such things with the screen, sharing screen, and that is Rohit Singla. Guys, थोड़ा हम अपना experiment करना बंद कर सकते हैं, right? Thank you. Okay. Now, guys, there is one more rule additional to the class. That is, I guess everyone is going to be very happy about that. Yesterday we had very more of an interactive session and lesser of the what you say teaching. So, but probably when we'll be teaching for 2 hours, what we'll do is we'll have a small break in between. Okay.
Sir, your video is not coming.
I'll share the video, guys. आपको मेरी voice ही सुननी है ना, मतलब I'm going to teach you with my voice. Video से तो you won't be getting anything. I'll share my video. That's not a necessary thing, right?
Okay, sir.
Let's focus on the bigger things first. Why Zoom is actually having a problem with like
सर कुछ कनेक्शन एरर का वो स्क्रीन पे मैसेज पॉप
Apur, guys, please don't speak up until unless I ask you to speak.
Hello.
Okay, guys. Okay, I'll let everyone join. We'll wait for about 2-3 more minutes. Okay. So guys, what we'll be doing today is that we'll be doing a little bit of coding. We'll be starting with coding. Guys, now whoever disturbs me and he's already existing in the class, I'm going to chuck that person out of the class. Okay. So if you hear me properly, do not speak up. Okay. Now, what we are going to do today is we are going to start with the coding. We'll do some conventions. We'll do some very basic code. Like for example, we'll print something on the screen. We'll take input from the user. I'll tell you what is the meaning of a user and what is the meaning of input, how to do it, what is the meaning of every line. We'll be doing such kind of a things. Okay. Like for example, printing hello world, hi, printing the next line, taking inputs. For example, you'll be able to tell the program that what is your age. You tell it 10 and it's going to print your age then. Okay. Such kind of things, very basic things, and but need to be known very clearly to start the coding. All right. I hope everyone is clear of the agenda of today's class. Yes. For the data types, guys, I hope everyone knows the definition of at least data types constants, whoever joined yesterday. Okay. Now what we'll do is they are more of a practical thing. If you just know the definition, okay, there is something called data type. There is something called a string, number, integer, float, something, boolean. You just need to know that, how to use that, how to use variables. Oh, I need to tell you variables. Okay, I'll tell you about variables. Thank you, Vishant. Now, how to use those, I'll tell you on the go. Okay, and they have a very similar way how to use that. Okay. And eventually, I won't be telling you all the types in one particular go. What we'll do is eventually when we'll start, when we'll deal with the questions, we'll be using those. Okay. Some basic types I'll be telling you. Okay. Everyone?
Okay, sir. Great, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Before starting with the class, can I ask you something? Myself, Pratim, sir.
Okay. First of all, there's a way to speak up. You need to raise your hand. Everyone has raised their hand. You need to be in the queue. Okay. Okay. सबसे पहले there's Mohammed. Yes, Mohammed. Tell me.
Hello.
Yes, Mohammed. Tell me. You're there.
Sir, video not playing.
Mohammed, मेरी वीडियो शेयर करने से क्या हो जाएगा? Listen to me. Like, think about it. Is that my video is very crucial? No, right? I'll share my video. I'm just checking if my voice is audible.
Sir, focus होता है सर.
मेरी शक्ल देख के क्या फोकस हो जाएगा? इतनी भी अच्छी नहीं है यार, ऋतिक रोशन थोड़ी लग रहा हूँ मैं.
शक्ल की बात नहीं है सर, वो वीडियो शेयर करे तो ठीक है.
सामने रहता है तो सर इजी पड़ता है सर समझ में.
सर ये स्क्रीन शेयर करने को बोल रहे हैं, वीडियो शेयर करने को नहीं.
अरे I'll do that. The reason is currently I'm checking the bandwidth if you guys are able to hear me properly or not. Okay. So I'm checking the bandwidth and I'm waiting for everyone to join up. Okay. So there's a reason for that as well. Okay. Yes, Aman. Yes, Aman Kumar. Tell me.
Hello.
Yes, Aman.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, Aman. Tell me.
Hi, sir.
Aman, you're not audible. I'm so sorry. I'll have to mute you again. Yes, Ankha, tell me.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
This is
tell me.
Pratim, sir. Very good evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening.
Sir, before starting out the class, can I ask you something if you give me permission? Sir, I have a question. So no one called us from your side, which is related to agreement as well as related to so many doubts. So can you please tell me when they will call?
So sorry. What are you talking about? Which call do you need?
Actually, sir, I have so many doubts related to agreement and so many doubts. So if you
About what?
share me any number, so this will be possible to
Oh,
contact with them.
yeah, okay. Okay. Probably you would be having all the basically the email for Newtons. You can ping over there and you can get the contact.
Okay, but I did not get it, sir. So that is why I am asking you.
Okay. I'll tell the coordinator again.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. We have Umesh now. Yes, Umesh, quickly, please. Okay. Then we have Aleem Ansari. Yes, Aleem. Okay. So I'm going to mute everyone again. Okay, and I'm going to lower everyone's hand. All right. So guys, yesterday we discussed about constants and data types, right? And then now today we are going to start our discussion using variables. All right. All right, guys. So what is a variable? Guys, yesterday, do you remember we studied about, okay, okay, I hope you are able to see me now, everyone. So yesterday we studied about constants and data types, right? Now, so guys, did you see that these are just mere values, right? These are just mere values, and these are basically type of values. Can I say that? Right? These are type of values. Am I correct? Are you able to correlate this thing? Right? Data type is just type of value, right? Because string, integer, number, whatever is that calls for the type, and this is a value. Now, guys, whenever you want to have a reference to a value, for example, in maths, you write it like this, right? Let x equals to be 5, right? Right? Why do you do this? I guess everyone has would have done this kind of a statement. I guess so. In algebra or any mathematical classes, like probably since 6th, 7th, 8th, right? I guess everyone has done so. Okay, great. So guys, what was this called? This was a constant. This was a constant. And do you remember this used to be a variable? You remember that? I guess even if the people are from non-technical background, they would be getting this one, right? Now, guys, I'm not going to go into very deep mathematics, like even trigonometry. We are not going to get even nearer. So no need to be afraid. Okay. So this used to be a variable. Now, guys, this is now wherever I used to write, if I ever wrote x plus 5 equals to basically y equals to x plus 5. Y equals to x plus 5, right? So y's value would have become right? 10, right? So basically this kind of maths, I guess everyone has done it. This is a very basic math. Now here, can you tell me what are the variables here in this particular lines, in these 3 lines? Which are the variables? X and Y. Both X and Y both are variables, right? Because X value could change as well, Y's value could change as well. And these are being used to reference some values. Am I correct? X and Y are both being used to reference some values. But these are called variables. Okay. Now guys, there is just one additional thing. This is the same concept of variables. Okay, in Java as well, in your coding languages as well. But in Java, specifically, I'm telling you about Java, there is just one additional thing. Guys, can I say that you are declaring a variable here? Can I say that? You're declaring a variable here, declaring or assigning a variable. Can I say that term? Can we use this? Like, can I generally use this term now? From now, whenever one thing that I'm going to try is that whenever I use a new term, I'll be telling you guys about that, and we'll be moving that with a term. We'll be using that term in the future then. Okay. Now, can I say that this is assigning or declaring a variable? I hope everyone gets that now. There is not going to be doubt that sir assigning का मतलब क्या है, declaring का मतलब क्या है, right? Okay. Now, guys, there is just one additional thing in Java. Okay, that while declaring a variable, you need to tell its data type as well. You need to tell its data type as well. Now, how to get the data type? Guys, every variable is going to store a value. This is a true statement. This is a very simple statement. Every variable is going to store a value. Now, every value is going to be of a particular type. Either it could be string, either it could be integer, or either it could be double, float, character, right? It could be one of the things. If you're storing one value, there is just one value and you need to store it, there would be its data type. Obviously, it would be having its data type. Okay. So you need to declare the variable with the same data type. How to do that in code, I'll tell you. Let's not focus on that right now. So that's why you need to add a data type to the variable. You need to tell x is an integer whose value is 5. Okay. X is an integer whose value is 5. How to do that? We'll do that. I'll tell you. Okay. A simple example is you can say x int x equals to 5. This is a statement in computers. Okay. Basically, where we say that I'm creating a variable x, which is of type integer and of value 5. Okay. I hope everyone is clear with this one. Okay. So we have two hands raised. Okay. Now, yes, Agwan. Yes, Agwan, tell me. Okay. Sagar Patil. Sagar, Agwan, are you guys there? Probably they slept off while raising the hand. Yes. Server.
Yeah, sir. Sir, why we use int before x?
Okay, I'll tell you that. Okay. So, server, I have a question with you. How do you pronounce your name?
Sir, server.
Server.
That's
okay,
correct.
I'm pronouncing it correct, right? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Now, see. Did you get that x is an integer? I have to declare it as an integer.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
So in computers, in Java, this is used to tell you that something is an integer, int. Okay.
I didn't get that, sir.
See, right, this is what I said.
Yeah.
To write it in computers, obviously computer is not going to understand your English.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So to write it in code, you will write it like this.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Int x equals to 5. Okay. 5. And guys, you can even write it like this. There is another way. Int x equals to 5. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thanks, sir.
Guys, I hope this is clear. Okay. Yes, Ravinder, tell me.
Sir, how we can declare the variable?
How can we declare the
variable?
This is how we are declaring, Ravinder. I just told that. These are the two ways to declare an integer variable.
Just assign it.
Yeah, this is declaring a variable. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, guys, you don't need to be confused right now. There are two ways to assign an integer. One is this int, and one is capital I integer. Okay, you can use both right now. Okay. What is the difference? We'll deal with it later. Once you are more pro into coding, you are understanding concept, then we'll do. Right now, it's going to be the same thing for you. Okay. Yes, Manik. Guys, Ravinder, can you please put your hand down if your query is clear?
So there is no issue if we write integer I capital or small. Is it both same?
Manik, these are the two options that you can use. I've told this 3 times now. Okay.
No, so like in the second case, you use integer I capital. In the first, you write small I. So
correct. See, Manik, these are the exact 2 things that you can use. You can't use like, you can't use this. This is wrong.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
जैसा बता रहा हूँ वैसा ही है. Okay, do not deviate.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Amisha. Yes, Amisha.
Sir, actually, I want to know that if we got notes or not.
Amisha, you need to make your notes yourself. You can get the lecture recordings, but you're not going to get the notes from me.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I guess we
Thank you.
discussed it yesterday as well, Amisha. Please take care.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No issue. Thanks.
Yes, Nazish. Guys, please, can we cater to the doubts quickly, and please, can we filter out these kind of doubts regarding notes or anything? Yes, Nazish, please, quickly. Yes, Krishnam, tell me.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, which software should be installed for programming?
Krishnan, we'll get to that. Please stick to what is being taught here. What are you doing?
Okay, sir.
Guys, okay, guys, what is your age? कहाँ पढ़ते हो, क्या करते हो? ये डिस्कस करना स्टार्ट करते हैं. Let's stick to the instructor session, guys. थोड़ा इस पे एनर्जी रखते हैं rather than thinking notes कब मिलेंगे, ये क्या मिलेगा, वो क्या मिलेगा. अभी क्लासेस स्टार्ट हुई नहीं and we guys are already focusing on notes रह जाएंगे मेरे, ये हो जाएगा और कि इसका मेरे को ईमेल नहीं आया, उसका ईमेल नहीं आया. We'll get to that. Just stay confident, okay? And guys, can we please follow the practice of lowering your hand as well? Yes, Prateek. Yes, Prateek. Okay. Guys, my sincere suggestion to you guys, please practice your microphone. Please check your microphone before joining the class. This is really disrupting the class now. Yes, Ujjwal.
Hello, sir. I'm audible.
Yes, Ujjwal, you're audible.
Sir, I wanted to know what's the difference between assigning a variable and declaring a variable. Here, in this example, you wrote int x equal to 5. So here you are assigning x equal to 5 as well as you said you are declaring the variable. So I'm getting a bit confused. Could you please explain it again?
Okay. So guys, how it's going to be is, right now, declaring and assigning is going to be same for you. Okay. It's actually different. Okay. So there are going to be a lot of terms that I'm going to tell you, but I'll tell you beforehand that these are 2 terms, but they mean differently. But right now you need to consider them the same. Okay. But once we start coding, because we are on a very, very, very basic level right now. Okay. So what we'll do is I'll tell you some definitions and I'll correlate the 2 definitions. But eventually when we start developing the technicality, I'll tell you what's the difference between both. Okay. All right. I hope I was clear, Ujjwal. Yes, Neha. Ujjwal, you can put that on chat. Yes, Neha, tell me. Okay. All right. I'm lowering all the hands. Okay. So guys, now we are clear with the variables, data type and all everything. So shall we jump to coding now? Everyone. Excited? Everyone? Okay. Guys, now I'll tell you a little pattern again. Okay. Just telling you the pattern. Guys, because it's coding and not everyone is aware of coding. Probably you guys already know about it, how to write a code or something. You need to, I'm glad that you know it, but trust me, you need to keep that in your pocket right now. Okay. Because I have my personal practices of teaching people and how to do that. And guys, when we'll be coding right now, okay, there would be a few set of things that I'll tell you to write as it is in every code. Okay. And you just need to follow that. Now, with time, when we'll be developing concepts, we'll be covering out things. You'll be getting to know the meaning of everything, even every keyword A to Z. Okay. Everything, every word A to Z. Okay. Agreed, everyone? So no doubts on this one. If I told you earlier that this is the exact statement that you have to write, this is the exact words that you have to write on your screen, no questions on that. Okay. You'll get to know everything. That's my promise. Okay. If you ever get to interact with any of my previous students, just ask them that were you able to cover everything? Ki sir ne to starting mein he told us that do not focus on this, do not focus on this, but did he cover that up? You'll get your answer. Okay. 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 So I'll share my screen and open the Newton's portal, and give me a second. I'll share my screen. Okay. Now, guys, if you see, I'll just open the link. I hope you are able to see my screen. Everyone. So this is the first assignment for you. Okay. But this is the in-class assignment and I'll be solving it for you. And I'll be in parallel, I'll be giving you a lot of definitions as well. All right. By the way, did anyone experience how humid it is today? In Punjab, it's too humid and too hot today. Like probably I've been sweating since morning, and probably this is the 5th or 6th bottle of water I'm drinking. Yeah, probably North India. Oh, in Bhopal as well. Today, even I guess it's quite low pressure, so that's why. Oh, who is from Jalandhar? Ankit, you are from Jalandhar? Guys, anyone from Jalandhar here? Nadeem, he said don't ask about Rajasthan. I can't even. Guys, who is from Jalandhar? Anyone? Okay, Saurabh is from Jalandhar. Okay, someone is from Ayodhya as well. Ashu, I guess a lot of development is going on in Ayodhya. I've heard very good things. Ankit is from, there are 2 people from Jalandhar. Okay, Saurabh is also from Jalandhar. I guess 2, he was already. Oh, so we have 2 people from Jalandhar. That is already great. Sir, can you cook in such a hot and humidity? Why would I? Akhilesh, I'm at my parents' home right now, and I'm not married, so probably I get cooked food already. Yeah, I live in Jalandhar. I live in Jalandhar. That's what I was asking for. Oh, nice. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so guys, let's start with the very basic program. Okay, I'll be telling you some more programs as well, but let's start with this one. Okay, now guys, this is how a sample question looks like. Okay, this is how a sample question looks like. Okay, so guys, can you read this line? This is the heading of the question. I'll be just telling you about the question. How does it look like? What does it mean? This is the heading of the question. Okay, you can exclude this thing right now. Okay, you can skip reading this one. This is a problem statement. Guys, do you remember that in maths also you used to have problem statement? And that was very similar to this one, everyone? I hope so, right? Now, so guys, in maths, what used to happen? Given a side of the square, your task is to calculate the area, right? Now, can you tell me if the side of the square is x, what is the area? square, just square it, right? That is multiply by itself. I hope everyone agrees. So if you're given x, the value of x, you should be able to calculate the area as well, right? In a written way, very easy for everyone. But how to do it in code, right? That's a major question, right? Everyone? Everyone? Okay. So we'll do that, okay? Now, given the area of the square, now the problem statement. Does the problem statement tell you what is the side of the square? What is the value of side of the square? Does it tell you? Everyone? No. Correct. Good one, Deepak. It does not tell you what is the side, right? So the value is unknown. How would we find the area? We need the value somewhere from someone, right? I hope so I'm clear, guys. I'm moving very slow and I'm telling very in a very strange way. Okay. Now read the next line. The first line from the input in the input contains the side of the square. Contains the side of the square. So basically that means you have to get an input from the user. And who is the user right now? We. Correct, Deepak. Absolutely correct. We are the user right now. How to become a user, how to give the value, I'll tell you that. But I hope everyone agree that we need to get the value through a code from the user. Everyone agrees with me? Everyone agrees that we need to get a value through code, right? Guys, everyone is aware of the karna kya hai? Kaise karna hai? We'll devise it. But are we clear ki karna kya hai? Everyone? If you have any doubts, karna kya hai? Please raise your hand. To get an input, get the side of the square. Just to get the side of the square. Okay? Okay, great. Okay, we have a raised hand. Yes, Iktar. Yeah, Iktidar. Tell me. Yes, Iktidar. Okay, let's start that. Okay. So guys, the first thing is to calculate this. Guys, I hope I've zoomed in a little. I guess it's clear to everyone. I hope so. Okay. Now guys, how to get the input from the user? Okay. Guys, first of all, to get the input from the user, you need to create a variable like this. I'll tell you what is this. You need to write this line. You need to write this line. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of this line? Okay, I'll tell you line by line. Okay. Now, guys, do you remember? Everyone must have seen a printer or concept of printer and a scanner. You put your copy or photocopier. There is a scanner in the photocopier as well that takes an input and internally does something, and but it takes the input, right? Scanner takes the input. Am I correct? Right. So, guys, that is why I have written a scanner. This scanner is very similar to what is there in your real life. Now, where did this come from? Guys, do you remember I told you that Java provides some utilities as well? Did I tell you that? Java provides you some tools and utilities. So this is one of the tool or utility. Okay. This is one of the tool or utility. Just like we have integer or string or something similar, Java gives us another multiple data types, okay, of its own, logical data types of its own. One of them is a scanner data type. All right. And scanner is used to take the input. Okay. I'll explain this line further. But are you aware why I've written this term scanner? Correct. Scanner is being used as a data type. Yes, Rishikesh. Correct. Now, this is the name of the variable. All right. This is the name of the variable. I can make it name as XYZ as well, or I'm just mentioning it as scanner. Okay. I'm just mentioning it as scanner. I could have written it like this as well, X only, Y only. But this is also how can I define a variable, right? Everyone? In maths also, you could have defined like let length equals to 10 or whatever, right? So I'm giving it a name. Guys, clear till here? I'll tell you about this one as well. Are you clear till here? Now, guys, this is just the assignment. Remember, it was very easy to assign five or a name to a variable, right? But how to define its value? You need to write this as it is. You need to write this as it is, equals to new scanner and this. And this will always work. Okay? This is a data type, this is a variable, and this is an assignment. So, but we are not going deep into what is this assignment meaning. So what we'll do is basically simply write this one. Okay? You need to write as it is. All right? Guys, is this line, this is the line number 9. Is this one clear? Any doubts on this one? Yes, Swagatam.
Yes, sir. So you said that the first scanner is it's a data type. So I'm asking this. You have written that new scanner. So this scanner is this variable or this data type, sir?
This one?
Yeah.
Swagatam, maybe you didn't hear that. What I told you that you just need to write it as it is.
Okay.
Do not even think about it. You'll get to know the meaning of it. Okay,
sure.
But eventually not in this class, but in later classes. It's not that I'm skipping something for you guys, but if I start telling you about all this, this is a whole new lecture about 4 hours. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
But let's develop some basics first, and then we'll get to that. Yes, Malik.
Hi, sir. I am just asking that why we are using this new keyword. What is the main reason?
Malik, did you hear my answer to Swagat?
Sorry, my network was weak. That is why I am asking.
I told you that you just need to write it as it is. Right now, we can't cater to these questions because this will be too much for you guys. Okay. We'll come to this, but eventually. Right now, you can just think that you just need to write it and something is going to work. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Rajneesh.
Sir, here we write a data type scanner and variable scanner. Sir, these are both are same. Does it create a problem any?
No, it does not create a problem.
Because sir, in C and C++, same type we write create problem, sir.
Okay, I'll tell you. In Java is a case sensitive language. Okay. Now, what do you mean by case sensitive? That's something that's written in capitals and something that is written in small letters. Both mean different. Okay. So that's why it's working. And this is a keyword. So you can't, and general, how you write variables, you start with a small letter. Okay. Okay. Yes, Arijit. Yes, Arijit. Tell me.
Hello. Yes, sir. Scanner is predefined or user-defined, sir?
It's a predefined. Did I define it somewhere? No, right? I told you that Java gives this to us.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You mean this space? Dibyadishan, this space?
No, sir. First one.
Okay, Arjit. So, Dibyadishan, if you don't give this one, will you be able to segregate that what is a data type and what is a keyword? What is a variable? Simply. Clear? Harsh, scanner is provided to us by Java. Okay. Clear? This one, Dibyadishan. This is just indentation. I'll tell you indentation is just spacing to maintain the readability of code. Okay. So that it's easily readable. Yes, Sarwar, you can do that. Clear, guys? Everyone is clear with this line? Now let's move to the next line. Now, guys, with this one, we can take an input from the user. And how to take input from the user? We need to take length from user. Am I correct? So I just write, and what should be the data type of length? Should it be string? Should it be character? Should it be integer? Right? It should be integer. So I just write length. Integer length. And we need a value of this length. We need a value of this length. We need a value of this length, right? From the user, we need a value of this length from the user. How to get it from user? You just write the scanner variable like this. And to get an integer, you just write next int. You just write this keyword, this one. This one will take automatically input from the user and assign it to the variable length. All right. So this will take an integer input from the user and assign it to the length. Okay.
Length.
Guys, everyone. Yes, Ranjit. Yes, Ranjit.
Hello. Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, Ranjit. You are
Hi, sir.
audible.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Can you tell me the meaning of next int?
This one? Basically, I told you that this is going to take.
Sir, can you tell me the meaning of next int?
Okay. Ranjit, I guess your internet connection is lagging.
Yes, yes.
So please hold on. Okay. You need to wait for a bit before start speaking now. Okay. Now, the next int is used to, when I said scanner dot next int, it will take the integer input from the user and assign it to length. Okay. Because I've written an equal to here. Okay. This will take a next integer input from the user. Okay. Clear? Ranjit, you can put your hand down. Why are we using int here? Shouldn't length be integer? Tejpal, I guess this is very similar to the integer only, like we discussed earlier. Yes, Vishant.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yes, Vishant.
Yeah, actually, here you use next capital I, right, for the int.
No, see, Vishant, why can't I write this one? फिर आप ये पूछोगे, फिर आप ये पूछोगे, फिर आप ये पूछोगे, right?
No. So we can write as the way we want, right?
You can name the variables anything you want, but it is not necessary that you'll have to. You can write anything else as anything you want. Okay, you can name the variables.
Okay, so throughout the code, we need to be write the variable as the same, right? As we return on the. Okay.
Yes. For example, if this is a variable, I'm accessing it here. I'm going to use it, so I need to write its name. Now, instead of length, I can have X also. I can have Y also. I can have Z also. This will also work. Shankha, I guess that answers your question, and a lot of students answer. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Saurabh.
बफर रीडर लेके भी तो कर सकते हैं.
Sorry.
Buffer reader.
Saurabh, have I told anything about buffer reader? Saurabh, do you want to come up and teach about buffer reader? You want to come online? Yes, Amisha.
Sir, as in C++, there is a C in, C out. So scanner dot next dot int is also same as that.
Correct. Okay. I'll tell you, guys. Whoever has studied coding before and they've studied in a different language obviously means different ways of writing. Okay, and different things to be written. Okay, you can correlate. That helps you. That's really great. But that's how we learn different languages. Okay, but whatever Java uses, like that's the exact same process that I'm telling. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Yes, yes. Tell me.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So I wanted to ask about the scanner in the beginning. Yeah, if we can make the S capital, so what would happen as Java is a case-sensitive language?
This one? Like this?
Yeah, yeah.
So see, there is already this keyword. This keyword is already reserved for our data type. Okay.
Okay.
That is, so we can't repeat its value anywhere. So that's why we need to write it as small, or you can make it as SC as well, SCNR as well, or anything. Okay.
Okay.
So you can't repeat that. That's why.
Okay.
Yes, Rajneesh.
Sir, here length variable can we assign simply with a scanner?
We are doing that only.
Sir, next int is
no. See, that's what I told you. You have to write it exactly like this, Rajneesh. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Deepak.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Guys, one input. Whenever I unmute you, you don't need to like say a good evening or whatever you did. Just start with your query, okay?
Sir, in any program, in Java, in any program, whenever we want that user can input an integer value, we always write this line.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely correct, Deepak.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Apu.
डाउट ये था ये जो हम इनपुट ले रहे हैं यूजर से सर वो इंटीजर में ले रहे हैं तो सर अगर हम इनपुट कुछ हेलो
स्ट्रिंग में चाहिए कुछ कैरेक्टर में चाहिए राइट
हेलो
अपूर्व यू आर
सर अगर हम उसे अगर हम कोई स्ट्रिंग का सर वैल्यू डालते हैं और यहाँ इंट है तो सर इसमें क्या होगा
We'll do that, Apoorv. Just hold on. पहले एक बार इंटीजर कंप्लीट कर ले फिर हम उस पे भी आ जाएंगे ठीक है यस रजत
सर आई थिंक सर आप प्लीज कंटिन्यू कीजिए लेक्चर को क्योंकि डाउट्स आते रहेंगे तो हम लेक्चर कब करेंगे
रजत I need to take for example if you start you ask it out you'll like it to be catered right
okay
right और किसी का ऐसा डाउट हो सकता है जो आपको नहीं पता हो so we should be waiting for the doubts and everyone asks a very genuine doubt guys good one okay
सर आई थिंक आप पूरा समझा देंगे तो ऑब्वियसली सब समझ ही जाएंगे और लास्ट में सर जब आप पूरा कोड लिखेंगे तो डाउट्स आना वो तो आप क्लियर कर देंगे तो इसलिए मैंने बोला
different styles of teaching okay so better है मैं एक लाइन explain करूं वरना आपके पास you'll have a huge chunk of lines written and you'll be like a lot of people are going to be afraid of it
okay sir no problem sir thank you so much
okay. You need to think of everyone I guess this this approach is comfortable with everyone but if I follow another approach that's going to be bad for someone okay Shivam you don't need to comment
okay sir okay
thank you Rajat Shivam he had a valid concern he was not wrong so but no one needs to comment on that okay okay so guys can you put your hands down I guess everyone's doubt is cleared okay now okay Tejpal's question was कि सर हम ये int क्यों लिख रहे हैं integer क्यों नहीं लिख रहे right Tejpal if I'm not wrong so I guess your doubt was different I hope you're or you meant this one okay Tejpal you need to raise your hand because Tejpal can a length be in integer or in a string no right you'll definitely want an integer for that okay okay now guys another good question is that sir why are we using this semicolon guys whenever there is an end of a statement we put a semicolon in Java now this is I'm creating a scanner variable right everyone understand I'm creating a scanner variable I've created a scanner variable there I put a semicolon then I'm taking the input of length and assigning it to the length variable and the statement ends. So that's why I put a semicolon again. So semicolon comes at a line ending of every line in Java. Okay. All right. Now, guys, my question with you is, you have the length. Should you be able to calculate the area? Rishikesh, can't you calculate the area using length? Guys, you have the length of the square. You can calculate the area. How? Basically, length into length. This is how you can do it. Now, this will do that. But you need to assign it to a variable. Is that correct? There is another variable area, that is length into length. Is that correct? So guys, this variable, area variable, will have the value of the area that we require as an answer. Right? This is the answer that we require. Is that correct? When you multiply two integers, Suraj, it is going to be an integer only. Now guys, if you see the question, it says what is the output that you have to get? You have to just print the area. Okay. So we just need to print the value of this area. I know you don't know how to print it, but I'll tell you. But we just need to print the output of this area, the value of this area. Everyone? Guys, anyone having a doubt in line number 11, this line? Simple. That's how you write in maths as well, right? First you write this statement, then you write, substitute the values of length, and then you find the multiplication, right? Right? In lower classes, that's how you do. So, but this is computerized, you really need to do that. Now, guys, we just need to print the area. I guess everyone agrees with that. Right? So, guys, how is printing done in Java? So, this is the statement that you have to do. System.out.print ln, and you write this system.out.println, and you write the thing that has to be printed. That is it. This is the thing that has to be printed. What does this mean? System.out, get it out of the system and print in next line. Print line with this content. This is going to be the content of the line. All right. So this will output or print the area. Okay. This is a keyword, print ln, print line. Okay. So guys, are we clear? So guys, taking an input from the user and printing the area. I guess that's what the question was about. So our question should be complete. Our question should be complete. Okay. Okay, guys, quickly the doubts. Yes, Kasim. Kasim, can we have you quickly, please?
Yes, sir. What is the dot means, sir? Why do we use dots?
Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, Kasim, you can mute yourself. So guys, when I tell you that this is exact thing that you have to write, guys, there is always a set of rules in any of the languages, right? For example, in English, you have to put a full stop at the end of the sentence. For example, if you're denoting someone or you are emphasizing something, you have to put an exclamation. For example, if you're questioning someone, you have to put a question mark at the end. Am I correct?
Is that standard, sir?
So that is a grammar, right? That is how a grammar works, right? Basic grammar works. Am I correct?
Yes.
So guys, in computers, a grammar, how to write something is basically called, grammar in computer is called syntax. I'll just write it here as well. It is called syntax. These are the spellings. Okay. Now, you need to follow the syntax to write any code. So this is a part of syntax that we have to put a dot. We have to add a semicolon. Okay. Okay? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Guys, if you have repeated doubt for this one, please let me know. Yes, Rajneesh.
Sir, according to question, sir, can we write a print the that कि हम अपना यूजर से इनपुट कराने के लिए यहाँ पे सर प्रिंट करा सकते हैं पहले सर?
Okay, you are saying the input the length that
Yes,
you
sir.
want. We can do that, but if you see that in the input or in the output, if you print it, it will be considered as an output, right?
Yes, sir.
है ना? So is there an output written here that print the input? I'll show you that, but that will make our answer wrong, but I'll show you how to do
No, sir,
that.
I'm question because sir, I am done this program, but I'm written like that, sir, but and
Your
that
program,
was not submitted, sir.
correct. That will not be submitted because your output is wrong, right? It just requires the output as the area. It does not require any sentence over there. Okay. That's
sir.
right. Telling, but we can do that. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Just for a practical purpose. Okay. Now, someone else, sir, we use ln for next line. Yes, Ankit, correct. Sir, there was a constraint should be between. Okay, how to put a constraint on the line? I'll tell you, Shikab. I'll tell you. Yes, Vishant, tell me.
Yeah. So I just have a small doubt in line number 9. So there you use new scanner bracket system.in, right? So new scanner is a function. We can say that.
Okay, Vishant, did you hear me when I said
Yeah,
that?
yeah, that
you'll write.
yeah.
Okay. See, probably you know the basic coding already, and I'm glad for that. But if I start explaining this, it will be a problem for a lot of people.
No, but I just want to know yes or no. So it is a kind of function.
Yes, it's a kind of function.
Okay, fine.
If
Thank
you
you.
want to know more, if you want to Google it, just Google what is a constructor. This is a constructor. Okay.
Okay, fine.
So even not a constructor, a parameterized constructor. So see how many terms are popping out, and everyone is going to get confused. So guys, the last 2-3 terms that I use, just get it out of your mind. Okay, for now. Yes, Iktidar. Yes, Iktidar, tell me. Yes, Iktidar.
Sir, what is happening if the input is in a decimal number because we have written int?
Okay, so can you see that the first line of the input is always going to be an integer? You see somewhere? Input is always going to be integer, right? If you see this, right? Iktidar. Guys, till your doubt is completed, please keep yourself unmuted. So see the input is always integer, right? So that's why I've taken it.
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. There was one more doubt from Shikeb. Okay. Shikeb says that constraints को हम कैसे करेंगे program? How will you put a constraint on length? Guys, this does not mean that you have to put a constraint over here using this. You don't have to put a constraint over this one. This is automatically by the inputs. Input would always lie between this. Okay, that's a constraint to who is providing the input. Okay, that is not a constraint that you need to put it in your code. All right. I hope I was clear. Constraint meaning limits. They have put a limit to the input. That is, the input could only be between 1 to 100. Okay. Ritesh, I hope I was clear. So guys, I'll run it now. Now, how to provide an input? Now, guys, it says this is a sample output. If this is an input given, this should be the output. If this is an input given, this should be an output, right? If you see, it's being squared only, if I'm not wrong. 3 square is 9, 6 square is 36, right? Now, how to give the input? Just scroll down this tab. Here it is written custom input. Okay. Here it is custom input. So I put 3 here. Input is resembling this one, 3 and 3. Do they both resemble now? Do they both resemble now? Everyone? So I just run it. So I just run it. So guys, you see the screen std out? Do you see this? Here, your output will be given. So does my output is my output very similar to what's shown here? If 3 was given as an input, 9 should be the output. And does this resemble this one? So my answer is correct. Now my next input is 4. Now my next question is 4. If I go here and it's just executing, if you see there's a loading sign, it should load, and that's 16. So it's working correctly, everyone. So we wrote a logic and it's working correctly for the example cases, right? Now, guys, we need to submit it. Okay. Now, if you see when I submit it, there's a big tab where it says test case 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, multiple test cases, right? Now, guys, when you submit it, there is a series of checks that is done. There are a number of checks that is done, and every check is predefined, and every check has a different input. For example, this check, test case 0, had an input as 100. So it checked, is my output this one, 10,000. The second test case had input as 81. So it just checked that is the output equal to this one. So see, that's how it goes. So we should be doing it correctly. So that way it shows a green tick and our test case is successful. This is called when everything is green, this is called test case successful, and it shows the status and everything. So that means our submission was success. All right. Clear, guys? So guys, everyone clear what did we study here in this one? We did about scanner, how to take an integer input, how to perform a very simple operation and calculate something, and printing that, right? And what is the meaning of syntax, right? You did that? Yes, Kumar. Yes, Kumar.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, Kumar, tell me.
Hi, sir. The error, I had to run the code, but there's an error coming main.java.3.
Guys,
Cannot find a symbol.
I'm probably you have not selected this one. I'm just sharing the code link with you, this particular assignment link with you. Okay. You can just tally the code completely. Do it end to end. There would be some difference. Okay.
I have run the code in Java 8.
Okay. So you need to select the exact configuration. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. There's no option.
What is the difference in Java 8? I'm using the online compiler, like
different version. Okay.
So there will be error if I run somewhere else.
Do it on the Newton's portal. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You probably there could be a misconfiguration with Java or something. Yes, Deepak.
Sir, line number 1 to 8 are already always written.
No. They're not always written. I'll come to that as well. But let's do some basic assignments. I'll come to these ones as well. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. How to know the query? What do you want to do? What to want to coding? Basically, if you are asking what to code, basically that's what you are asking. I guess it will take some time, but so everyone is clear in this code, how to write a very basic code like this. What is the meaning of custom input, custom output? What is the meaning of test cases, and how to read the problem statement? Meaning of all this, obviously not this one. And what is the meaning of syntax? I hope everyone is clear. Okay. Now guys, we are half time. It's 10:04 right now. Okay, I've stopped sharing my screen. So we are going 10:05. We are going to take a 10 minutes break, have water, have something to eat, and we are going to meet back at 10:15, and we are going to continue with the coding. Okay? Everyone? Okay. So I see you in 10 minutes. All right. It's 10:05. We'll meet back at 10:15. Okay, everyone? All right. All right, guys. Everyone is back. Yes, it will get interesting. The thing is, right now we are at a very basic level. So once you basically, even to solve very basic problems, you need to know how to write some things, right? So eventually, when we get to know a lot of things, it's going to get more interesting, more tough, more simple. Any way you can say that. Okay, but you need to be consistent. If you're consistent with everything and you're actually asking doubts and actually working with it, it's going to be pretty simple for you. Okay. All right. So guys, let's move on to the next question. We have done this one successfully, right? Guys, everyone. Okay. So guys, I'll be coding this one as well, but can you try reading this problem statement and let me know if you understand it? This is a very simple mathematical statement only, but can you guys try reading this one? I've zoomed in and let me know if there's a doubt. Agreed, everyone? Guys, till here, you can read till here. Okay, this one, the problem statement. If everyone got that. Okay, take a minute. It's 9:17. Take 2 minutes and understand this one. Guys, read it very slowly. This is just a very simple English statement for maths. Okay. All right. So guys, I hope everyone read this line. This one is pretty simple, right? So can we move ahead? So basically we are given some marks for the subjects and we just need to calculate the percentage. Okay. There are 4 subjects, right? Right? There are 4 subjects. Yes, correct, Deepak. Absolutely correct. Now guys, come on the input part. How does the input look like? It says first line contains 4 variables A, B, C, D. Basically A, B, C, and D are the marks in each subject. Okay, we can say that. Just like maths, it used to be that this is kind of the problem statement that used to be there, right? And it says that A, B, C, D would lie between 1 to 100. All of them would lie between 1 to 100. Now, what does the output say? Print a single line containing the percentage. That means we need to calculate the percentage regarding using these numbers, and we need to print the percentage. What is the value of that, right? Now, guys, any doubts in this one? Okay, we have a raised hand. Yes, Varad.
सर ये जो प्रॉब्लम है ना, ये मैंने पहले सॉल्व किया है, रन किया तो आउटपुट आ रहा है, बराबर आउटपुट आ रहा है, लेकिन जब सबमिट किया तो रॉन्ग आंसर आ रहा है.
Okay, Varad. Acha, guys, for everyone, ऐसे cases में what we'll be doing is, let me complete it first, okay? Then tell your code what you have written, okay?
Okay.
ठीक है, इसको ऐसे किया करेंगे. Guys, everyone is clear of the question. What do we have to do, and what do we have? Everyone is clear? Okay, guys. I'm so sorry that I'm bringing so many impromptu rules. But I forgot to mention this one. No code on chat. No code on chat. All right. Everyone. Everyone agrees with me? No code on chat. You clear, guys? Do I have a doubt on you? Anyone? Okay, let's move ahead then, guys. Okay. Now, so guys, do you think that this resembles very much with the previous question, but instead of having just one length variable, you have 4 here. You need 4 inputs, and instead of calculating the area, you need to calculate the percentage, right? Does everyone agree with me? Okay. Now guys, this is written. So how to take the input? How to take one input? Everyone knows that, right? Or I'll change the name this time. So basically this scanner is the input taker. So I'll call this as input taker. Right? Now I need 4 variables. Input taker dot next int. So this will take one variable, one input, right? This will take one input as we discussed. Now, guys, do you see the input is space separated? And you're taking inputs, we are taking integers. So for this particular scenario, what you can do is A, B, C, and D. This will take the first input. This will take the second input. This will take the third input. This will take the fourth input. All right. Simple. If you have to take integer inputs and it's space separated, you can just do it like this one. Even if, guys, the second way, even if all these were in different lines, you could have used the same one. Okay. Okay, both the ways. Why I've written variable in camel case? Because that is a general way of writing code. Okay. Even this will not give you any problem. But the thing is, there is a convention when you write code, and that's followed worldwide, and it's always better. Okay. Now, guys, everyone is clear of how to take the inputs? Everyone is aware of how to take the inputs? Now, guys, what do we need to do now? We just need to find the percentage and print it. Now, I'm just writing this down. So what will be the percentage? This one? This is going to be the percentage. And I can just print the percentage. Are we clear? Simple. Guys, but there's a problem with this one. Do you think the percentage is always going to be integer? Even if all the numbers are integers, do you think the percentage is going to be integer? Yes, correct. So guys, in this particular case, we can have a double. We can have a double with us. Clear? Oh, okay. We'll multiply it by 100 as well. No worries. Fine. Guys, clear? This should give us the output. Weber, right now, just float. If you need a precise value, you will use double. Okay. So guys, let's take this one. Oh, so guys, I'm so sorry. We don't need this one. Because we are divided by 400, you would have done that, right? We are just dividing it by 4. Right? So if I run this one and I check the output, so what is the output right now in this one? Is it correct? Guys, is it correct? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Just give me a second. Oh, the screen lost. Wait, what happened? Okay. Is the screen visible now? Is the screen visible now? We'll come to that, guys. I agree that you are saying that there could be some difference. Now, shall we try to submit this one? Shall we try to do that? And so see, wrong answers. Why? Why? I did run it. I did press submit. Correct. It's expecting it to be an integer type. It's expecting to be an integer type. Okay. So it's working now. Which is wrong? Which is a wrong test case? Which is a wrong test case? Ideally, it should be double because percentage could come in decimals as well. Okay. But as per the code, as per the logic given in the question, it's fine. We just have to go with the question. Clear, guys? Everyone? Okay, we have some raised hands. Okay. We'll take the queries now. Yes, Nadeem.
Hello.
Yes, Nadeem. Tell me.
So why are you writing double in 14th line instead of 8?
Okay. Why? Because see, when we did double, it gave us the wrong results, right? Ideally, it should be double. I don't disagree with that. Okay. But as per the question, how it is set by the whoever made this question, expects the answer to be an integer. Okay, that's why. Yes, Sagar.
Thank you.
So I want to know that as the percentage comes in integer, because we declared the input that is A, B, and C in integer. Therefore, the percentage is also in integer, I think.
Okay. So tell me one thing, Sagar. You have 3%, 4 numbers with you, 10, 20, 30, 40.
Yes.
If you calculate the percentage, that could be in decimal, right?
Yes.
That could be in decimal. Generally, when you used to receive a percentage from school, you used to receive in decimals only, right? So ideally, percentage can be in decimals. Okay.
Okay. So when we want to the percentage in decimals, so we have to declare the double.
Double or float, yes.
Oh, double or float. Okay, okay. No, I guess because we declared A, B, and C and D in integer. Therefore, I guess that percentage should also come in integer, I think.
No. See, but there is no logical reasoning for that, right?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Clear? Guys, any doubts? Guys, please put your hands down, Nadeem. It goes for you as well. Clear, guys? Guys, any doubts in this one? Quickly. Yes, Suradev. Okay, we don't know. So guys, shall we move to the next question? Guys, anyone who's having problem right now, कि sir ये हिंदी में बताओ. Guys, can you please raise your hand and ask your doubt? It will be a better approach. Yes, Yash.
Hello, sir. I wanted to ask that can we declare the variables just in one line? like we have written like 4 times. It takes a lot of time. So for saving time, can we write in just one line A, B, C, D, and then?
No, not that way. There's a different approach. You can do it like this, but that becomes a less readable, right?
So is there any short way to like?
There's no shorter way than this one.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Yes, Himanshu.
हेलो
Yes, Himanshu.
यस सर एक्चुअली सर मैंने भी सेम प्रोग्राम रन किया है पर मेरे फिर इसमें एरर दिखा रहा है
Okay, on the same portal?
Yes sir, same portal except the error is the exception in the thread mains java.util.no such element exception.
Okay, I'll tell you. Probably you have messed up something here. So I'm sending you the code link, guys. This is to everyone. I've sent a code link on the chat. So just go through this. If there's just tally your code with this one and check what was the error in your code. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And trust me, there would be some difference.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Swagatam.
Yeah, sir, what will happen if we give int a comma b comma c comma d and equals to input taker next within one line?
It won't work. It won't work.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Now, guys, I just want to show you one thing. For example, if I remove a semicolon, so basically this is grammatically wrong, right? Just telling you, just asking you. This is grammatically wrong, right? As per the coding standard that we studied. Does everyone agree to it? So for example, if I run a wrong code, this is a wrong code basically. I can say this is a wrong code, right? So if I run a wrong code, it will give us an compiler error. It will give us a compiler error. See, if you see a compile output, there's an error, right? Because the code grammar was wrong. Clear? Clear? No, Megaben, I'm not ignoring anyone. Okay, you can raise your hand. That's a better approach. Okay. So Ariyama, what I was saying is, if you have made any grammatical error in your code and you run it, it's going to give you an error in the compile output section. Okay. Now, if you see that this was an error, so it tells you that it expects something. So basically, this is called a compile error because your program was not compiled. It was not even, it checked grammatically, but it was wrong. Okay. I hope you're clear. Megaman, I'm still waiting for you to raise your hand and ask your doubt. Okay. Hariom, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Basically, compiler is something that checks your code. Okay. Yes, Harsh. Yes, Harsh Srivastava.
So why double is not working here?
Okay, double is not working here because Harsh, that is being set by the problem setter that you need to give it in an integer. Okay, you need to give the answer in integer.
So, but in general, we will use double here.
Obviously, whenever you'll be calculating a percentage, it should always be in decimals, right? It could be in decimals.
But if the answer is not in decimal, then what will happen, sir? If we use double and the answer is in integer?
So it will give you, remember, we did it earlier, it gave us 25.0.
Okay, 0.0 like that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Server, I read your message later. I'm so sorry. I would have asked you to answer him. Okay. Azim, I get your question, but you need to be very, you need to ask your question properly. Okay. Harsh, can you please put your hand down? Yes, Bharat.
सर मैंने ये जो कोड है जैसा का वैसा ही लिखा है लेकिन वो टेस्ट केस पास नहीं कर रहा.
Trust me, there's a difference.
नहीं सर मैंने जैसे आपने बताया
आप मुझे लिंक भेजो. आप नहीं मानोगे तो मैं आपको दिखा दूंगा. आप मुझे अपना कोड का लिंक भेजोगे?
कैसे करना सर? कैसे करता
आप मुझे कोड का लिंक भेजो, ये देखो ना ब्राउजर पे आपको लिंक आता है ना, तो आप मुझे वो भेजो, इसी चैट पे भेज दो, मैं आपको
ओके अभी करता हूँ।
ओके मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ। सी इंस्टेड ऑफ गेटिंग टू द कंक्लूजन कि सर मेरा नहीं चल रहा, मेरा नहीं चल रहा, listen to me and I'll still show you, okay, so that whole class understands that. Okay, guys, can we please stop fighting over Hindi and English? Gurmeet, can you please stop? Can you please stop that? Okay, I want to stop over there. Okay, so what's happening over here? It's working. Where is it not working? Tell me. So you were running probably. Okay, मैं तो सीधा देखो मैंने run किया आके. Bharat, I hope you got that.
हाँ यस सर, लेकिन मैंने कहा था लेकिन हो नहीं रहा था इधर।
Bharat, this is the first attempt I've made. Okay.
नहीं सर, मैंने यहाँ पर 2 बार किया वो सबमिट, लेकिन यहाँ हो नहीं रहा था सर।
I see your submissions. I see your submissions. But see what you have done. See, this was your code.
No sir, this is comment. कमेंट नहीं, वो लाइन है, वो परसेंटेज।
तो आपको ये आपको आउटपुट पहले आपने ये लिखा हुआ था ना पहले?
हाँ पहले लिखा हुआ था।
तो do you think this is correct output?
Yes sir.
Did you see anywhere in the output line that how you need to give it the percentage of RAM is this? Do you see it anywhere?
No sir.
Then there was a difference, right?
वो यूजर को पता चलना चाहिए, इसे मैंने लिखा था सर वो।
But you did write this one, right?
Yes sir.
So your answer is, that's why your answer was wrong. Okay?
Yes,
so वो exact नहीं था ना, अभी आपने exact लिखा तो वो चला ना, उसको चला ना वो?
हाँ चला गया सर।
So tell me how much time of mine did you waste right now?
Sorry sir.
This is a time wasted, right, Bharat? I hope you get it, guys. I hope this is a lesson for the complete class. This is not just for Bharat. I just took him for an example. Bharat, you don't need to take this on yourself, okay? This is just to inform the whole class, okay?
Okay sir.
All right. Yes, Manoj, quickly.
Sir, in the first question we use a scanner as variable. In the second we use variable as input. Is there any difference?
Sorry?
In the first question we use scanner and scanner as variable. In second we use we input taker as a variable. Is there any difference?
You can use anything. I'll use this one.
Okay.
Now. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You can name your variable anything. Like just like in mathematical question, you could have named it anything, right? Just
okay.
like.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Priya. Yes, Priya. Manoj, can you put your hand down, please? Priya, you can unmute yourself. Guys, clear? Any further doubts? Megaben, I'm still waiting for you guys. Whoever have a problem in Hindi, English, or whatever, guys, raise your hand. Ask your doubts. I'm waiting for you guys. It's not the case that I'm not waiting. Guys, can you tell Suraj one hand waiting option? Hand raise option. Anyone? Can you help him with that? Priya, I'm still waiting for you to unmute. Okay. So shall we move ahead now? Everyone is clear of the code? Was it simple? Okay. Yes, Suraj, tell me.
Sir, can you click my code?
Suraj, I had to mute you. because your voice was very blurry, unaudible. Try it again. Suraj.
Sir, now my voice is clear.
You need to आप थोड़ा सा microphone दूर करिए अपने.
Okay, is it fine now?
Yes, now it's fine.
Yes, sir. Can you please check my code? I don't know why it is not running. It is exactly similar to yours.
Suraj, there would be a difference. Okay.
Yeah, there could be. It is showing runtime error.
There would be a difference, Saurabh. Suraj, definitely. Just tell you the code, okay?
Can you please check, sir?
Suraj, I won't be able to check per person, right?
Okay.
Check kar paunga na, so you need to check and check if you are selected Java over here. Okay. These are just the two things, then it should work. Okay.
Oh, sorry, it was Python.
So guys, there's always a difference. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. Yes, Arijit.
Sir, whenever I take input above 100, then its output also coming. So for that, what to do? When we calculate the percentage beyond 100. So for that, what to do?
Arijit, do you see the constraints that the input should not be greater than, it should not be lesser than 100, it should not be greater.
Yes,
So
sir.
you need to take care of this constraint in the input. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Gurmeet. Gurmeet, I'm so sorry, you're not audible.
Actually, I have doubt on in the lovely void main. What is the use of the string? Am I audible now?
Okay, Gurmeet, your voice was quite like a blast to us right now. I guess so. Okay, I'll unmute you again. Okay, yes, Gurmeet.
Am I audible?
Yes, now you're audible.
Actually, I have doubt on the line below
Guys, in this
class
case,
main.
what will
What
happen?
is the use of that string args arguments?
Okay, Gurmeet, just type on chat if that's the question. So you said that what is the meaning of this one, right? Right. So Gurmeet, this is a syntax that you always have to write. Right now it's being generated for you automatically, but we are not explaining this right now, but we'll do it once our course progresses. Okay. Again, this is a whole lot of lecture. Okay. So we are just focusing on how to code instead of these additional details. Okay. Guys, his voice was not funny. It was his internet. So guys, can we please stop commenting on anyone else? I really don't like that behavior. Okay. Yes. Dibya Dishant, you need to learn how to.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. Yes, you're audible.
Sir, there is some errors showing each end of file while parsing. Can you explain what is that?
Sorry, which error are you getting?
So there is an error showing, sir, reached end of file while parsing.
You have probably just use the same code, Dibya Dishant. We'll focus on errors later. We're not focusing on that right now. Okay. Okay. Amresh, I guess you didn't listen to Gurmeet's what answer I gave to Gurmeet. Did I ever explain this one? And what do you mean by again then? I've never explained this line. I just told you that you have to write it as it is. Yes.
Sir, we didn't given any input, no, sir. ABC. Hello?
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, we didn't given any input value at int ABC.
So
but how we get, sir?
Okay, we ran the hidden test cases, right? We submitted it. It automatically gives the input. But we did provide the input in the custom input, remember?
Okay, sir.
And we ran this one. So it gave us an output.
Okay, sir.
Clear, everyone? Okay. Now, shall we move to the next question? Everyone? Ooh. Oh, this is a question for arrays. Guys, we are not doing this question. This is typically right now out of the class. I'll get it out of the lecture. Okay. Guys, did you understand the first two questions? This is regarding the, if you have some term array, if you read this one, this is not as per the course right now. It's actually like about 8 or 9 lectures or 7 or 8 lectures after this course, after this class. Guys, are you clear with this one? Guys, any doubts in coding till now? Just let me check one more thing till then. Okay. Guys, clear? Anyone? Doubts? I was just checking something. Yes, Varad, tell me.
सर अभी आपने जो स्कैनर लिया था वो इंपोर्ट नहीं किया था तभी वो कैसे चल रहा था?
The second question you're talking about?
स्कैनर जो इंपोर्ट ही नहीं किया था तो वो चल कैसे रहा था?
Which question are you talking about, Varad? If you hear my question
अभी आपने जो सॉल्व किया ना कोड उसमें जो स्कैनर लिया था वो तो इंपोर्ट किया ही नहीं था तो ये चल कैसे गया वो?
Do you see the statement?
हाँ यहाँ पर
So?
इंपोर्ट नहीं किया तो वो कैसे क्या चल रहा है?
Okay. First of all, Varad, I've not explained these lines, but it is getting imported using this line. If you want to know that, it is getting imported. Okay, guys, for the rest of the class, I'll let you know. So guys, scanner, basically, I told you that this is a utility provided by Java, but you instead of accessing it, okay, you obviously need to use it. So you need to access it. So for accessing it, this line is used. Okay, import java.util.star. This is the only meaning of this line right now. So it is imported, right, Varad, already?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shiva. Guys, for
hello, sir.
Just give me a second, Shivam.
Okay, sir.
For anyone else who is confused between their language like package, import, like this, just if you want to use scanner, you need to write this line. That's the meaning of this one. Yes, Shivam.
Yes, sir. I have a question. Sir, if we want to practice more of the such question, from where we can do it?
More like first question?
Like first, second, third, any type of question.
You'll be getting a post-class assignment, Shivam.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, guys, I have some more things to you. Yes, Sagar. Shivam, can you please put your hand down? Because your doubt is catered. Guys, can you please practice this? Yes, Sagar.
Can I?
Yeah.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, Sagar, you're audible.
So I want to know that if you want to run the Java code, so which software we will use?
We'll use ID. You can use any ID like IntelliJ. Okay.
IntelliJ.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I'll send the name. Okay.
Okay.
And Santosh Yadav. Can you please stop pinging the group? It is like, I guess, around 20 to 25 times since you have been doing the same thing. I guess everyone who wants to join would have joined it already. Okay, can you please stop that? Okay, it distracts a lot of people. Okay, so guys, can you read this problem statement and let me know, would you be able to code this one? I guess this is very simple. Would you be able to do that?
So the integer has input, but printed. Yes.
Everyone. Okay. So guys, shall I start coding this one? Shall I start coding? So it's pretty simple. We have done it already. Did we do it? And can we do it like this? This will take the input. And this will print the output. That is it. Everyone should be it. Guys, 3 lines of code. Everyone. Any doubts in this one, guys? Okay. Let's run with the custom input, guys. Let's enter 10. What answer should it give? Correct. Again, it's 10. Okay. So I'll run the hidden test cases now. The test cases now. So it's working properly. Simple code, everyone. Everyone, guys, any doubts in this one? Okay. So let's move to the next question. Okay. Now. So the next question, can you read this one and let me know if you understand the, okay, just wait a second, guys. Okay. Guys, this is the next statement. Again, we have done something very similar already. If you read it, take a minute to read, guys. Guys, this is for everyone. You can do it, Deepak, I agree, but these are very initial lectures, so that's why I'm doing that, even if we have done very similar things. So this is just a practice, guys. This is just a practice. You won't be getting these simple questions anywhere. Obviously, such questions will never be there in your interview. This is just for your learning purpose. This is just like you make a toddler walk, right? So it's the same. Yes, you can do that, but right now I'm doing that. So guys, A, B, and C. And what do I need to print? I need to print their sum. Guys, is that correct? Do I need to print their sum? No. So it should wait. And if, oh, sorry, we are not running it. We need to submit it. Okay. So guys, if I give 3 integers, 1, 2, and 3, what should be the answer? Six, correct. So did we get the correct answer? And can we submit it now? Yeah. So it worked, everyone? Okay. So it's just a little thing. Like, do you see that I've printed the sum, the variable sum I've printed? What is the value of this one? That's what I've done. Guys, I could have written it like this as well. Even this would have worked. Do you see? So if I submit it again, it's still going to work. Do you get the concept? That instead of putting a variable, I can use the variable calculation as well. Do you see that? It's still working. Guys, any doubts on this one? This was just something extra that you should be knowing. Clear? And guys, what is a plus sign? That means plus, minus, multiply, divide. These are called operators. In mathematics also, these are called operators only, right? So as again, this one is pretty simple. Okay. Now let's take an input for the string. Shall we? Guys, just read the question and let me know. Again, pretty simple, but instead of an integer, we need to take a string input, right? Everyone? I hope everyone gets the difference. All right. So let's do this one. Correct. That's the only difference, Prateek, right? If I'm not wrong. Data type change. Correct, Suraj. Absolutely to the point. So how to take a string? What does a data type of string looks like? It looks like this string. That's it. Okay. And str. Now, guys, how do we take the input for string? You just write this variable for scanner and you just write dot next line. That is it. It will get you the line now. Okay. And how do you print something? How do you print something? You just put it in str. Is that correct? This is how you print. This is how you create the scanner variable, and this is how you take a string as input. Clear? So my string is, my name is Shubham. If I run it, so did it run successfully? Input and output both are the same, right? That's what my purpose was. Right, everyone? And if I submit this one, it is almost success. Right? Clear? Kartikeya, that was the crux of the problem. Right now we need to take a string input, right? So to take a string input, you write dot next line. All right? Clear, guys? Everyone? Okay. So guys, tomorrow we'll do more of the questions. But guys, today, what did we study? We studied about some syntax. We started about coding. We saw how to take input from the user, about integer and strings, how to print something, how to perform some calculations, right? So we did a lot of things today, right? Right, guys? So guys, just a question from you guys. Again, this was the second lecture. I don't know if our pace is set and we are comfortable with each other's pace. Like, were you comfortable with the pace? I hope it was not very fast. Server, you'll get the recording, server. You don't need to tell it again and again. Okay. Navad, I'm not increasing it. The reason is a lot of people are very new. So I'm fine with moving slow. I will be bothered if I move fast. Oh, yes, was I fast? Yes. In case I get fast, you can let me know between the lecture itself. Okay. And guys, whoever is saying a good night, guys, maybe you have a mentor session right now from 11 o'clock and you guys can leave. Okay. All right. Sankha, you can, like, it's as per your convenience. Okay. Ankit, if that's the case, you can let me know. Okay. Nothing should be alien to you. That's been taught in the class already. Okay. So actually, I'm moving with the way that you don't know how to code or you're not from computer science background. Okay. All right, guys. Good night. You have the link on your portals. Okay. Wait. Guys, I'll tell you about that. Just let me cross check something. Just let me cross check. Okay. I guess guys, that will be there on the portal. Okay. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.